Hello, welcome back to Gold Rush. I'm Hitman82. I'm at the blacksmith. I'm gonna sell our gold. So we have 164 ounces left from that big yield of we had 235 ounces. So this is all ours. So we're gonna sell it all. So let's see. 14 ounces will be lost, so that'll give us 150 ounces. 149.9. Yep, sure game. You had to make me wrong, didn't you? Jerks. Alright, so we're heading over to the bank. We'll sell this. And then, right buttons. Now, so we'll sell this, and then we're going to buy the generator. 173,000 approximately, plus the transport fee, which is, imagine, $1,500. Now, I'm in town. It's a good time to get parts, but we'll see. The bank and see how much money we get. Just shut off the engine. If I leave the engine idling, people get upset. They think I'm robbing the bank, so I've learned to shut down. Let's see. Current loan. Okay, we still owe $300,000. Yikes. Oh, the price of gold is good. 183. Well, look at that. That pays for the generator and 1 day of the loan. All right. Well, that's good. We can handle that. And we'll have enough like enough cash reserve, hopefully. That'll get us through to the next cleanouts and selling gold then. So let's head over here. Boy, that generator is a bit of an investment, isn't it? Well, let's head in over there then, and we're gonna go spend all the money. Thinking it over. We're gonna do it anyway. Oh, sorry, Dozer. I'm gonna get you one of these days. Okay, so let's order this for $173,000. There we go. Let's go. Oh, we'll check it out when we get back to the ranch. Oh, Frank. Yeah, we might get you next Sunday. Next Sunday, we'll use 2 Sundays worth maybe to buy this one. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so we have our generator. Yeesh. Bye, money. Goodbye. It was no fleeting time spent. Well. Okay, so let's order that up. Alright, so it'll be back at the claim, so I'll head back that way. 92,000. I know which parts I'm gonna be replacing lots, but I can't be bothered. I want to just get back. Alright, I'll pause for the cause. We'll be back at the ranch shortly. Broke another wheel. I tell you, these trips to town are expensive. Sure, it cost me extra money to order parts, but another $1,000 wheel broken, $1,200, whatever it was. Yeesh. Well, we'll replace that later. I'll do that off screen. Okay, so here is all the connections, and as you connect them, I think it should say above them, it'll have a little label to show you what's connected. And do these buttons work? I really don't have experience with this. Oh, buttons work. Oh. So I assume these must be for the little ones, and then these are for the big ones. High power and low power. Yeah, 5 of each. Okay, it looks like I'm going to need to use the excavator to move this thing. So let's get that. And we'll have to go and we'll get the chains, or the cables. They're cables, not chains. Oh my gosh, get back in this thing. There we go. So Stewie had a good idea for next series. I don't know, I'm thinking it over. He suggested if I could play like a Civilization and have you folks as my advisors. So I would record an episode and put in a request to my advisors for what should I do next, like a real Let's Play, and then you tell me what you think we should do, and then we move on to that in the next episode. We'll just keep doing that. Not one turn per episode, obviously, because that would get a little tedious. Oh, I wish I could live stream, then you guys could tell me in real time, but oh well, that's the way she is. So I could record, you know, a bunch of turns, half an hour worth of turns, and then you guys would pick what my focus is next for the next episode. I don't know. What do you think of that? Let me know in the comments. So I think what I would end up doing is recording every other day, and that would give you a day to respond. That'd be kind of neat. I don't know, it's kind of an older game though, but it's not like it's not fun to watch. Well, not fun to participate in anyway. I thought about multiplayer, but I'm already doing 2 multiplayer series, and it is a bit difficult to try and schedule things like this. This one I can record whenever I want, so there is a bit of freedom there to do what I want to do, and as far as time of day for recording and such things. Alright, I'm just set up here. Let's get the cables on. I imagine we're going to want probably these ones, the 5-meter cables. Oh my goodness, that seemed loud. Guess I should turn my sound down a little bit. Here we go. Let's see, 2 more. Get on there. And 1 more. There it is. I'll lift this up and hopefully not catch the cables on the truck or anything silly like that. That'd be kind of funny. So, you know what I haven't tried? Is hooking these cables on. There's some tow hooks in the front and rear of the truck. I wonder if I could pick that truck up. I bet I could. Oh, I could pick it up and put it over in the hog pen area, but why? I don't know. Just because? Yeah. Just to say it could, I guess, because that would be the only real reason. Alright, so I want this... Yeah, okay. I want it to face so the opening is facing the wash plant. I think. Do I? Something like that. I think I want the opening kind of facing so I can run right in. Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. Like I said, I don't have really any experience with this, so let's try and get these cables to... Alright, fine, be that way. Derp around a little bit with it. No, me derp. We'll just pretend the cables are laying across the top there. Did I put that in park? I don't know. It's not going to roll anywhere anyway. Right, so this cable, is that on this side? Yep. Bouncy, bouncy. Look, it's a pillow generator. Oh man, oh well, that's just the way it is. It's the way it is, we just have to deal with it. Suck it up, buttercup. Alright, there. We need 1 more. Back around, whoops. Woo, and boom, there we go. In we go. So let's lift this thing up. What are you swinging around for? Did I not hook up the cables correctly? Oh, it's hitting a tree. Oh well. Didn't like that tree anyway, it's always in my way. Well, let's swing this around. No, this isn't dangerous. Whee! Actually, I should be more careful because the cables will break. Oh well. Then we get to see that, so let's go bowling with this. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Though it may happen with this fuel tank in the way. The mobile fuel tank. Yeah, this should go right over it. Probably. I guess we'll see. Look out, mobile fuel tank. Oh, we're clearing that, no problem. Just gotta watch out for trees at this point. Yeah, I didn't hit anything. Why is it turning funny? Oh my gosh, really? Okay, the collision mesh on the tree is like, it's a big rectangle or something, I don't know. Oh, look out, fuel tank! Oh, it's wedged between. What the heck is going on in this game? Killing me here. Come on now, spend a little more time on it. Get that collision mesh set up right. Look at it, see, it's bouncing off the trees, even though it was nowhere near the trees. Oh, okay, so we'll run over these lines, because, well, I'm not worried about that. So, I think I'll just put this right up over here. It's more central for the power lines and such. But then I would have to set it on these water lines. You know what? I'll just move the water lines. Ha ha ha. Take thought, eh? Yeah. I should clean them up anyway. They're kind of in need of it. That's what I'll do. So, if this thing's done shaking around, settle down. I'm not even moving. Why are you still going? Okay, we'll put you right over here. Steady. If you'd stop swinging, I could set you down. Okay, there we go. It's touching the ground. There. Now it's on the water lines, but we'll sort that. Let's see. Get out and have a look. Make sure this is what I want. So, well, it's not exactly level. Oh, neat. There's a ladder here. I didn't even know that. Can I crawl? Oh, neat. You can crawl up it. Well, that would have been easier. Except every time I snap one of these on, I'll probably get launched into space or some silliness. Y'all like, yeah, do it. We'll try it then. But I don't know. Let's have another look here. I just want a little more flat, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. Oh, without blocking this whole area off. Pull it towards me a little bit. Oops. Wrong view. There we go. Alright, I'll turn this. We'll back it up a little bit. There. How's that look? Yeah, that's a little better. Well, you know what though? As soon as, I'll get it just how I want, and then I'll detach the cables, and it's just gonna jump away anyway. Yeah, well. Throw the cables over that side so it doesn't knock it over when I... See, if I left the cables here, and then when I drive away, the hooks will... Just these little hooks on the cables will make the whole thing go... move on me here, so I don't want that. And last one. Okay. Who knew this was going to be a whole episode of doing this? That's okay. Oh, still need to fuel it, but the fuel tank... I wonder... If I move the fuel tank over here, it'll still reach the truck, I think. Okay, well... See, this is what I was talking about, is now once I put this fuel tank over here... Well, first, I guess let's just see. If the fuel tank reaches from where it's at, I may just leave it. Even though it looks kind of derpy sitting here like this. Suppose I could turn it or something and put it across this flat spot over here. Yeah. Okay, so we got some fiddling to do to make this look a little better. And then, of course, I gotta hook it all up. So let's see, will this reach here? It's gonna be short. Nope. It flew away. Where do I actually fill this? Here? Yeah. Well, that figures. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna have to bring that fuel tank over this way a little more. Or I'll have to put the... Okay. See that? You gonna let me get these cables away without knocking you all... Alright, there we go. Okay, well, let's see here. What I want to do is lift this in such a way... So if I lift it the other way... I'm just thinking out loud here, folks, sorry. So if I lift it from the fuel end, I can possibly... Instead of lifting it across in front of me, it'll be kind of the length in front. Okay, you'll see what I mean in a moment. Let's get this truck out of the way. Oops. Get the right vehicle. Let's pull this down here out of the way. Except it'll probably be in my way. It's right in the middle of the yard. How could it possibly be my way, right? Alright. Yeah, I know to release the handbrake. It's just impatient. Okay, so we'll swing this around. We're gonna grab the fuel tank from this side. I don't know how happy I am with this setup at this point. You don't have a lot of choices. The ground is not very flat around here. And I do want to keep the power near the wash plant so that when I hop out of the dump truck, I'm right there and able to, yeah. Oh well, this'll work, this'll work. So I'm able to turn the wash plant on and off just as soon as I jump out of the dump truck. Okay, so what I'm doing here is pulling a little closer, and then when I lift this, it should swing out straight away from me. If I hook this up right. Let's see, right? Right? Right. Say right. Again. Right. That's better than okay and so. Alright, there we go. Okay. There. Didn't say right. Right? Oh! Is there a ladder? There is. Aha, we learned. We learned. I learned. You guys already knew, right? That's okay. Thanks for telling me. And jump. Nope. Where's that other hook? Which one is that? Oh, that's not the one I want, but it'll do. And then this one. Well, this is easier than hopping around on the bottom. There we go. And now turn review. Did I hook that up right? I didn't really look that closely. I'm sure I did. What, you think I would derp? Who would do such a thing? Well, I would, that's who. And so would you, I bet. Right? You probably derped before. We all derp. Okay, we'll set this, I think if I set it next to the generator, it should still reach over here to fuel the, oh, I forgot to put the, you can see the gas lines laying on or the fuel lines laying on the ground over there. Oh well. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't pull it around. Oh fine, I'll go get it. I can already see it starting to turn with it. Because you know how heavy this thing is. Am I going to be able to reach that? I might have to jump for it. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty close. And then we'll... it's not perfect. I'll try and set it as well as I can, and then I'm just going to nudge it with the... Oops. With the excavator as soon as I disconnect. And in the meantime... I don't know if it would actually let me fuel this. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is try and get these chains so that, or the cables, so they don't knock it all askew as soon as I go to drive away. Like last time. Oh yeah, look at that. I kind of swung back. It looked good and then it swung back, see? Come here, you. There we go. And last one. I haven't even hooked everything up yet. This is 20 minutes just getting this set up. Oh well. Oh well, we're not in a hurry, are we? I'm not. It's a little bit of a break from digging. Okay, so we'll just push on the frame because that wouldn't wreck it. It's only half full of fuel. I'm being facetious. Yes, it definitely would wreck it. Well, I shouldn't say definitely, but probably. How's that? Definitely, probably. Now, I'll get that straightened out. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'll just start hooking this up. I'll worry about putting this stuff away off screen. The cables. Take the cables over. The easiest thing is just to drive over there and take the 4 cables off. But yeah, I guess it's such a long drive. All right, let's fuel this up. It should reach if I go around the back here. Aha. Okay, wow. All right. I may only half fill it for now and then order more fuel for the morning. Yikes, that's gonna cost us a bit too. Oh no, okay, it's only gonna use maybe 10% of the tank. All right, and our next thing to do, I guess I could switch to keyboard and mouse at this point because I'm going to be doing a whole lot of fussing with connections. I wonder if I should do that off screen and then just show you the results. Or maybe I'll just fuss with it for a few more minutes, and then if I don't finish, then I'll do a jump cut and show you the results. That's just about full. Yep. Alright, so we'll have a whole bunch of generators and stuff to sell now. Oh, these water lines going under here are bugging me, so I gotta get rid of those first. Pull this back. Wasn't this one going down to the... I think down to here, wasn't it? Yeah, because I did an extension, so it came down to here, and then another one back again. Oh, because I needed the 2 green lines down to the hog pants. Okay, well I think I'll leave this here because that was a pain. Try and get that set up, so I'll just leave it as it is. I'll just okay, so this hose I had on a extension. So that was here. I don't really need this extension now. I guess we'll see. Okay, so I don't really want it running across there. Okay, we'll go back through again. This is where I wouldn't say I'm not really OCD, and apologies to those who are. I'm not trying to belittle your condition. But I definitely, if things aren't done just so, it kind of irritates me. So let's see, and then we'll go around this way through here. Now I could just put a connector here. I don't know if this is, yeah, see, that's not going to reach, I think. All right, but I don't want the connector to be out here in the roadway, so I'll do it right here. We'll use 2 hoses. Who cares? We'll be okay. We'll get that extension over here. All right, and we'll put it right back here, so that'll be out of the way, hopefully. Yeah, a little closer. There we go. And then the other hose. Oh, that's not where I want it. There we go. And that's good enough. Good enough for a gold worker. Alright, so let's get this hose. I want to kind of clean that up as well. Look, you see how he's jiggling? I want to get this stuff out from under there. What are you doing? Are you going to come out of there? Oh, it's not going to get stuck, is it? Come on. Come on, get out of there. Ah, there we go. There we go. We're all settled now. Gonna make... well, let's see. We'll just disconnect this. And I could mess with it, but I'm not going to. I'll just plop this down here, connect it, and then we'll get this one, and pull up a bit, and boop. Good enough. That is good enough. So that one was for the clean out equipment. Now we've got some power cables to deal with. We have a lot of power cables to deal with. So this one going over here is to the trommel. Okay, what have we got powered down here? That stuff goes for, that's for the wash plant, and that goes up around this way. So there's that little line. It goes up and across here and comes up. So we now need to connect all this stuff over there. Yeesh. Okay, well, first thing we'll start with. These are for the conveyor, so they'll be the easy ones. So let's get this and put it over here out of the way. And then we'll just, don't need it going through here anymore. Come on, let me through. And that one, okay, that one goes to this conveyor here. It'll be the first part of it, so let's, that one's for the, okay, we want to do this. Oh, that's kind of, we'll have to loosen that up a bit. There, that'll do. Fussing, fussing, fussing. That cable goes, I'm just chasing cables at this point. So go chasing cables now. I don't know, something about waterfalls. Probably heard it on the radio. Something about chasing cables and waterfalls. Alright, let's see, we'll go around. This is for the conveyor. Let's pull that up here a little bit, get that kind of out of the walkway, because I'm going to be going through here. And that's number one. Let's pull up that slack a little bit. So much fussing. You can see I can spend hours doing this. I probably will. Okay, that looks okay. Man, that water hose kind of bugs me a bit. Oh well. So the next thing then is, this is for the trommel and shaker, so we'll hook those up. And we're nearing the end of our time for today, so maybe I'll pause for now, and then I'll finish hooking this up, and then I'll just show you quickly what I've done. How's that sound? Is that gonna work? I think so. Come back. There we go. And having said that, I'm still going. Oh my. Come on, you. I don't want to pull this too tight because then it makes it a little bit derpy. Here we go. There's that one. No, too tight. Over here. There we go. Make a few little drop points. You see how it kind of snaps to the ground. We want a few of those so that it makes some more slack in the line. Yeah, that looks better. I kind of like the way they've done this because you don't have a lot. You can make it so there's not a lot of slack, or you can make it so there is. Whichever makes you feel happier to see. Take my inspiration from Bob Ross. Just make sure everything's nice and happy where it's at. Okay, that one was for, oh, that's for the water, wasn't it? Was it? It can't be for the water. Where's that one going? It is. No, it's a heavy cable. It wouldn't be going down here. Oh, that's for the lights. And okay, all right. So we need to keep that one up there. So what's running the trommel? Did I have this wrong? All this time I've been saying it wrong. This one's going to the trommel, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. And he learns again. Okay, and then we'll run this up to here, to our little junction, and over here. Isn't that neat? Oh, and I never did pause. Isn't that neat? So it shows the conveyor belt container, conveyor belt, shaker, trommel, and then the next one will be the splitter down there for the rest of the stuff. Okay, I'm going to pause here, and I will be back in a moment, and I will show you everything hooked up. There we have it, all hooked up. So, conveyor belt container, then the conveyor belt, then the shaker, then the trommel, then the power splitter that runs the power to the jigs and one of the lights, the one facing where I'm digging, and then the small water pump that provides the water to the plant, and then a work light that's right over here. See right there, and it's facing back this way, so I'll be able to see the generator, and I'll be able to see the where I'm dumping here at the conveyor. Now I think maybe I will get another light and put it down here to shine backwards up here towards the rest of the plant. Because when the light shines on these indicators, they're way easier to see than if they're in the dark. So I may do that. We got lots of room for, look, we can get 3 more lights here and another light down below there. So we can add 4 more lights if we had to. Alright, so are you ready? We're going to fire this up because we have some, see there's some dirt here, 39% in the hopper, in the conveyor. And then we've still got another 38% here in the shaker. So we're all ready to process some dirt. So we may as well fire it up and see how this goes. So I have not really used this. I did, when I first started playing, I did it just the dollar cheat, I think it was, or else it was on normal, so I had tons of money. Let's fire this up. Why isn't it firing it up? I'm sorry, you can't. Oh, why is that? Okay, that just shows it's not connected. Why didn't it turn on? Isn't that the button? Oh, don't tell me I'm not sitting right. And now I have to move everything. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, okay. Neat. I needed something turned on first. Well, we best get the rest of this turned on. And we want the water pump, and I'll just turn on the work light anyway. Oh my gosh, that was noisy in there. Wow, this is now a noisy area. It works! It's alive! It's alive! How exciting! How long till we break? Whoa, look out for fallen rocks. Hey, cool, get a mitt. You can sit here and catch them. Oh, got that one. Oh, got that one. Oh, got him. Oh. Okay, that's enough of that. Too much fun. Excellent. So we now have a single point click to turn the whole thing off when things go bad. So we just boom, one click. Oh, really? And then to turn it on again, you gotta go through and turn. Well, okay then. I'll just. All right. What happens if you? Okay. So it's gonna reset every time. Okie dokie. Well, now I know how it works. Water pump on. I'm just gonna work backwards from the bottom. So there was talk about changing the generators so that the amount of power they use affects the fuel rate. So when that comes in, this thing's going to be really useful because you can shut things down, such as, well, I don't need the work light going. Oops, press stop. And I don't need the conveyor hopper going now because it's done. And the conveyor belt's done. And the shaker's still shaking. Yep, it's still shaking. I think the conveyor had finished loading it. Now, let's turn that back on just in case. Is there any more dirt going in? Nope. Alright, we can turn it off. Well, this is neat. Okay, and then the shaker. I'm going to be shutting all this off again here in a second. So it's getting dark, but I will show you the routing here. Well, first of all, did this finish because I could shut off all this noise. Now we're up to 85, 86%. Alright, let's shut it all down then. There. Okay, whew, that's better. So, I got a bit of a squiggly bits here, but oh well. And it all runs over to, so they're all, the way I did it was in order of what I want to turn them on. Except now I'm working from the right to the left, and then as I shut them off, I'll go from left to right, because they're all in order of how the dirt is running through. Neat. Okay, well, it took a whole episode, but we now have a large generator, and we can sell these 3. They all have, they're half full of fuel, but the fuel amount is so little, I'm not going to bother. I could take them over and swap them out with that one over there and burn the fuel out of them, but I just, it's only a few dollars, I don't care. So I'll sell those 3 generators. I need to put my cables away on the digger and get it over there ready to dig. and then we're and replace the wheel on the truck, and then we're good to go on digging again. I think next episode I'll probably have another clean out ready. I'll do some digging for a couple days off screen. So yeah, tune in next time, and we'll have another clean out, and possibly, depending on how fast I go through that pile right here, we may be back further into the claim and hauling through here. And I may, boy, I sure would like to get that dozer for road building. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I run into it again where I need it. I suppose I could use the loader, but I really want to show the dozer too, so we'll be getting that at some point soon. That may even be our next purchase, though I should be saving money at this point. Yeah, oh well. All right, well, if you enjoyed what you saw today, hit that like button. If you have any comments to add in, that's what the comments are for. Let me know also about what you think of Stewie's idea there to run Civ 5 and use all you folks as my advisors. So it would be a true let's play, because the decisions you offer on the comments would affect how the series goes. So let me know what you think of that, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.